time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. Thank you for joining me. Happy Thursday to you wherever you're joining us from. And today we have a wonderful book indeed, Be Kind. And this one is written by ZIETLOW Miller and of course illustrated by Jen Hill. Welcome to Story Time and thank you for being here. I hope you're ready for this one. I know a lot of people love it and I hope that you enjoy our reading together today. Thank you for being here and welcome to Story Time. And we're reading this one with permission of Roaring Brook Press, and that is an imprint of Macmillan Children's Book Publishing. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you're ready. A big thank you to all the creators out there for allowing us to share amazing material here on Story Time. Good morning to you and welcome. Please remind me where you're joining us from and who is joining in with you. And I hope we're ready today to show that kindness, to be kind. And remember too, as we go in the day today, to show our kindness, to really think of the others that are out there, because you never know what people are going through, even though they might put up brave faces, but we have to be there for each other. So thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. I'm glad you're here for Be Kind. And this one is by ZIETLOW Miller and Jen Hill. Thank you so much for being here today. And I hope you enjoyed. And I hope that your summer break is going well. Lots and lots of people going on summer break right now. I hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, whether you've traveled somewhere or you're staying home. Thank you so much for being here. And I am honored to be with you another day together here on Story Time. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you, Carrie. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. And of course, Lomani Lee, how are you today, sweetheart? Thank you so much for joining in. And Josepha, well, thank you. First time daddy's joining in. Well, I am amazed. I am enjoying that so much. Thank you. Welcome to Story Time, Josepha. And of course, Lomani Lee, good job bringing dad to the show today. Carrie, thank you so much for being here on Story Time. Welcome. And we have just the perfect book to read together, Be Kind by ZIETLOW Miller and Jen Hill. And of course, this one being read with permission of Roaring Book Press, an imprint of Macmillan Children's Publishing. So thank you for being here and welcome out in Sacramento. Good morning to you. How are you doing today? Amanda West, and then of course Sarah and Nathan, and you're saying it is sunny and hot out in Illinois. Yes, the heat waves going on everywhere, so please do take care. Please remember to take care of yourselves. And just as I was listening to the news yesterday and this morning, there was a big reminder there to take care of our pets, especially too, because we may forget. We may be taking care of ourselves, thinking of our neighbors, but let's not forget the pets, and let's not leave them in the cars, or make sure that you put enough water outside so they can drink and they can be cool and safe as well. Yes, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for that reminder as well, Sarah and Nathan, and of course Amanda West out in Illinois. Please stay cool, and hopefully too, there are some sites that have been put up for different places. If you know of any, post them up so people can find those cooling stations that are all over the place, and especially for our friends, as we're thinking of those people that may be homeless right now and might not have access to air conditioning. So please do spare a thought for everybody out there. Thank you so much for joining in today. Chrissy, how are you doing today? And of course, Bowden in Vermont, and say we've missed Story Time, or I've missed you. I'm glad you're here. I know you've been watching afterwards, so really appreciate you. and you're visiting family for the first time, well, I love it. I love it. I'm glad you were able to. I hope that time was full of breathing, full of enjoyable memory making. Thank you so much for joining in. Bowden, happy you're here, buddy. Thank you. And he said, we're excited to join live today. Bowden says hi and is giving a big wave to the screen. Well, Bowden, I am waving right back at you, buddy. Thank you so much. Good morning to you, Ellen Edwards in Chicago. How are you doing today? I say greetings from sunny and warm Chicago. Heat wave on the way. Please do take care. Please do take care. And let us check in on each other. Just as I was saying earlier, many people put on brave faces out there, but we all need a pat on the back. We all need that arm around the shoulder every now and then. So please remember to check in on all your loved ones and all your community members if you can. Thank you so much for joining in. Ellen Edwards, always a pleasure having you here. JC Ann and Tiffany, thank you for joining us today. Welcome to Storytime. I am so happy you're here with us today. Thank you for joining in. Welcome. I hope you are well where you are. Hello, how are you doing, Miss Ingrid? Thank you so much for joining us out in Patagonia. I hope you are well. Good to see you and looking forward to reading our story together on Monday. Thank you for joining in. Awesome, Borden. Awesome. All right, we're going to get started. But of course, Ava Scarlett, you're here as well. Thank you so much for joining in. And you're with your friend Shay today. Well, Shay, how are you doing today? Welcome to Storytime. Jay Diomans and of course, Ava Scarlett. Thank you. And Shay and of course, Josepha joining us today on Storytime. Welcome. Thank you so much. All right. Let us get started with our book. I hope you're cozy and comfortable and settled. Yes. And if you need snack, I hope you grabbed it already. So we're reading Be Kind. And this one is by Pat ZIETLOW Miller and illustrations by Jen Hill. And we're reading this one with permission of Roaring Book Press, an imprint of Macmillan Children's Publishing. Thank you so much for joining us. Let us get started with this one. Be kind. Be Kind, Pat ZIETLOW Miller, illustrations by Jen Hill, and of course read with permission of Roaring Brook Press, an imprint of Macmillan Children's Publishing. Tanisha spilled grape juice yesterday. Oh no. All over her new dress. Oh. Horrible. Everyone laughed. I almost did too. But Mom always tells me to be kind. So I tried. And that's all you can do sometimes. Try. I don't think it worked, I said. I said purple is my favorite color. I thought Tanisha would smile, but she ran into the hall instead. When she came back, snack time was over. She put on her art smock and didn't look at anyone. Oh, we all know that feeling, don't we? I almost told Tanisha that art was my favorite class, but I didn't want her to leave again. So I painted purple splotches and added some green until I had a bunch of beautiful violets. While I painted, I thought about Tanisha. Should I have handed her my napkin? Let her borrow my sweatshirt? Spilled my juice so everyone stared at me instead? What does it mean to be kind anyway? That is a good question. What does it mean to be kind? What do you think? Maybe it's giving. Making cookies for Mr. Rinaldi, who lives alone. Maybe. Letting someone with smaller feet have my too tight shoes. That too. He might win races in them too. We sure hope so. Maybe it's helping. Putting dirty dishes in the sink. Cleaning up after Otis, our class guinea pig. He's a messy eater. Are you a messy eater out there? Maybe it's paying attention, telling Desmond I like blue boots, asking the new girl to be my partner, listening to Auntie Franny's stories, even the ones I've heard before. Being kind should be easy, like throwing a wrapper or recycling a bottle or saying, thank you, bless you. My mom says the quickest way to be kind is to use people's names. Hey, Kayla. What's new, Omar? Good afternoon, Rabbi Mandelbaum. Try and remember someone's name today. Being kind can be hard too, even when you know what to do. Teaching someone something I'm good at is tricky, even when I am patient. Right? And sticking up for someone when other kids aren't kind is really hard and really scary. So true. Maybe I can't solve Tanisha's grape juice problem. Maybe all I can do is sit by her in art class and paint this picture for her because I know she likes purple too. Maybe I can only do some things, but my small things might join small things other people do. True. And together they could grow into something big. Oh, we hope for that, right? Something really big. So big that all our kindnesses spill out of our school, spread throughout town. What else? Travel across the country and go all the way around the world. We want that, don't we? And right back to Tanisha and me, so we can be kind again and again. And again. The end. Thank you so much for joining me today. That was Be Kind. Yes, this one was by Pat ZIETLOW Miller and illustrated by Jen Hill. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that story. And it is a beautiful one indeed. And may we continue. Let us keep giving that kindness and hoping that it goes around the world and right back to you, and we spin it over and over again. Thank you so much for joining in. Powerful message, lovely message, beautiful message. A reminder for each one of us out there to check in on each other and to do the little things. And sometimes all you can do is maybe just sit next to somebody, just listen. And they will share if they're able or when they're ready. But sometimes that's all we can do. It is hard. It's not going to be easy, like the book says, but we'll keep trying and trying over and over again. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're well. Please remember to check in on somebody today and just ask how they are doing. People put on brave faces out there, but sometimes we know that everybody needs that shoulder to lean on. So thank you so much for joining in today, and I hope you're well. Please do join me tomorrow for another amazing story, and we'll be reading Digging for Words, and we're bringing this one back, and we'll be joined by Angela Conco herself for this reading. So please do join me tomorrow, and I hope you enjoy it. But today, let us remember to be kind. Let us remember to take care of our pets, take care of our neighbors, and of course to check in on our friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're well wherever you are. Let us see who was with us this morning and joined in that story. Thank you so much, Harmony Beth. You say such a sweet book. Thanks for sharing. Absolutely, always a pleasure. Thank you, Harmony Beth, for sharing that one. I am glad you were with us today. Miss Ingrid, you say, I'm in love with that story. I have a great story of kindness myself. Well, thank you so much. Absolutely. It is a beautiful one. Please share the title, Miss Ingrid, so people watching out there can know what that story is and hopefully get it for their collections. Thank you. Oh, Borden, thank you so much, buddy. I am glad you're here. Happy to wave back. Thank you so much and have a great afternoon. Shay, who was joining us today, and of course, Josepha, Lomani Lee, thank you for joining us. Carrie, Amanda, West, Sarah, and Nathan, thank you for joining us on Storytime today. I hope you're well wherever you are. Please do stay well, do stay comfortable, do stay warm, and yeah, remember to check in on your loved ones and your friends as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. This has been Storytime today. Much love from me. I will see you again tomorrow when we're back with another exciting story. For today, enjoy your Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow. Be kind. Bye-bye.
We'll be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to hear it. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to hear